What's going on, fellas? I actually just recently posted something on my Instagram story about how I even got into fitness in the first place. Right? A lot of times people think that I was just genetically gifted. I got into powerlifting because I was naturally strong. I used to play rugby, yada yada yada. And fitness was a very easy thing for me. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I do think I'm quite gifted genetically, but how I got into fitness in the first place was actually way before I even started doing powerlifting or rugby and stuff like that. I've been working out for pretty much 12 years now. Right? I started working out when I was 12, and this year I'm 24 years of age. What got me into the gym at such a young age was because of the childhood that I had growing up. I grew up in a pretty abusive environment where my dad used to hit me a lot, used a lot of very hurtful words, used to demean me, my brothers, my entire family. It was a very, very toxic and suffocating household, and I always felt like it was hell on earth. Because I was quite naughty and quite mischievous as a kid, I used to get quite a lot of beatings because, well, I was quite naughty. I got hit a lot. More than most kids would ever be hit, to be honest. And this led me to being very angry, having a lot of bottled out emotions. I was very self-conscious. I thought I was good for nothing. I didn't feel strong. I didn't feel like I could protect myself, protect my brothers. So that led me down a path of trying to improve myself, right? Trying to regain that sense of confidence and self-esteem that I had lost. Funny enough, in my place at a point of time, there was a gym. We had a gym in our place, and I just started working out to vent my frustration, to try and control my emotions, because I was getting into a lot of trouble in school for getting into fights, not just with students but with teachers at just 12 years of age. I was very rebellious. I didn't listen to any authoritarian figure, and so I wanted to be able to control my emotions better and have an outlet for all the emotions I had. And so I worked out a lot. I remember working out and coming back to school and people going like, oh my God, did your arm get bigger? We're 12 years of age and people are pointing out that my bicep looks big. And I'm like, yeah, matter of fact, it does look bigger. And that really gave me that sense of respect that I, heavily desired. I felt like people respected me and admired me because I had a nice to look at physique, And, at the point of time, I was also quite gifted athletically. I could run fast, I could run for long, I could play basketball well. And so I felt like the key to the castle that was going to give me everything I wanted in life, which was to feel respected, to feel strong, to feel admired, especially at the age. I felt like the key to that castle was fitness, right? Was sports. And I doubled down on that heavily. So I started working on gym more often. I was doing a lot of push-ups, a lot of calisthenics, a lot of pull-ups. And then I got into rugby. Played that for quite a few years in school, but I never really quite stopped working out. I just kept working out on the side. And eventually I had to stop playing rugby because of COVID. And I started just being in the gym a lot more again, right? At the ages of 17, 18 years old. That was how I found out that I was really strong for my size and for my weight. Pound for pound, I possessed a lot of strength. That's how I got into powerlifting. The rest of the story you guys may know. I just got stronger and stronger. Eventually ended up representing Singapore at the Asian Championships once and at the World Championships twice. Now, why do I talk about all this? It's because, if I never actually started going to the gym, if I never actually found a way to express my frustration, my anger in a helpful way, I don't think I will be in the position that I am in today, where I'm an online fitness coach. I've helped so many busy professionals to achieve their dream physique, change their life completely. I'm living in Bangkok, able to work remotely. I don't think I would live this life if I didn't start 12 years ago when I was a little young boy. I don't think it would have given me the confidence that I possess today, right? The fact that I'm very extroverted, I'm very sociable, that comes from the fact that I feel respected by people around me. And the reason why I feel respected was because I started going to the gym in the first place at a very young age. And this is quite counterintuitive to what we're taught by a lot of people in society, that okay, you shouldn't get your kid or you shouldn't start training if you're below the age of 16 or 18. That's a bunch of nonsense. I do encourage young kids to start working out in the gym, right? Even if it's just some push-ups, even if it's just some sit-ups, some assisted pull-ups, whatever it is, start training young, because because not only does it develop confidence in yourself, it develops a hell lot of discipline, which is another talking point I'm gonna bring up. A lot of people ask me how I'm so disciplined when it comes to managing my business, my life, or when I was a national powerlifter. Like, how was I able to just lock in for months at a time, say no to this, say no to that, make sacrifices, do everything to become a world-class athlete? It's because I practiced it at a very, very young age. I started doing these things at a very young age. So I don't think that getting your kid or you doing fitness is going to be detrimental if you start them young or if you start young. Like, I very much encourage it. And there's no scientific proof to also show that, like, if you go to the gym at a young age that, you're gonna stop growing or you're gonna end up short. Like, that's just a bunch of bullshit. So it's never too late. And even if you're in your late 20s, or your 30s, your 40s, or even your 50s, like, it's never too late to start working out. Like, there's always, it's always a good time to work out. What did they say? They said the best time to plant the tree was 20 years ago or yesterday. The second best time to plant it is today, it's now. So if you're feeling like you're lagging behind in fitness, if you feel like, oh, all these youngins have been working out, way longer than me, they've got an edge on me, they're younger than me, just know that it's never too late. It's never too late to start. The benefits of working out goes beyond just like building muscle, losing fat, and looking good. Like, you build a lot of discipline when you do this. You build a lot of mental resilience, and this bleeds into other aspects of your life beyond just your health and fitness. It goes into your career, goes into your family, into your personal life. How you do one thing is how you do everything. So fitness absolutely changed my life. It is my identity. It is my passion. And I want to encourage everyone out there to just start. No matter how young you are, no matter how old you are, just start. Because you never know. It could absolutely change your life, just like how it did for me. If you're watching this video, take this video as an inspiration. Get started, even if it's just 5-10 push-ups, or even if it's just meal prepping one meal. It's always better to do something than to do nothing, and to just get the ball rolling, get it out of the way, get started, because it can change your life, and I promise you it will change your life. Take care and see you soon.